got me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to SF Live. My name is Ben Hartley with Six Figure Photography and Style and Story Creative. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to another episode. Look, the entire purpose of pretty much everything that I do, not just with SF Live, but with the podcast, the Six Figure Photography Podcast, with the photography studio that we run here, Style and Story Creative, with my family, with my friends. Dude, everything that I do, all I want for you guys is to understand two things: growth in your life, growth in your friendships, growth in your business, personal growth. It comes from two things: understanding your own self-worth and providing value to every single person that you encounter. Like, that's all I want you guys to take away from this. That's why I show up every damn day for you guys, is to keep pounding this stuff home for you guys. Look, I love live content. I love the fact that I'm going live with you guys right now, that I got my phone right here. I get to see questions, comments. I get to see who's here. Mike, what's going on? Mike says, holy production value. That's what's up, Mike. Always changing, always getting better. There's always room for improvement, man. Rachel, get it, Ben. What's up, Rachel? Thanks for joining. Amy Plum's here with the peace sign. Hey, Amy. Albert, happy Wednesday, Albert. And getting shit done. Amy's already acknowledged my mug here. Look, we are getting shit done. Here's the thing, you guys. I want to talk about something today that I actually don't talk too much about. This is something that is a really humbling thing to talk about. It's something that I have to continually remind myself of, and I've got to continually remind others of. And I want to tell a story of one of the hardest years that we've gone through in business. Some of the things that took place during that year, if only to help you guys avoid the same mistakes that I made, and to keep growing. That's the whole purpose of this thing. And so look, I talk, I give this talk a lot, run various conferences, workshops, etc. And one of the presentations I talk about, it's called What Are You Worth? And I talk a lot about the growth that we had, the early growth that we experienced as a business in 2012, 13, and 14. In 2012, 2013, 2014, we had massive growth in our first 3 years of business. And we followed along a whole lot of things. And it was a whole lot of stuff because we were just testing every possible thing. We were testing, learning, testing how do we acquire clients? How do we provide a better experience? How do we give a damn about people? How do we completely melt people's faces and explode hearts, right? That was really what we tried to do for the first 3 years of business. And I think one of the reasons why we were so damn good at it was because I worked so closely with my wife at the time. Look, I have so much grind and hustle and drive and passion and fire instilled within me that I moved quickly on every output that we had. But Leslie brought this amazing thing, you guys, that I've talked a lot about: empathy. Leslie brought love and care and listening and empathy, and continually reminding me of that. And then Leslie had to step away. We had a kid. We had our beautiful little girl B, and Leslie chose to step away for a little bit. And there's an interesting thing that took place. There's an interesting paradox that took place, and it took me about 6 months to see the results of it, and to understand what was going on. And luckily we were able to recover. I want to talk about this. This is so incredibly important to discuss. Look, here's the deal. Across those first 3 years, you guys, look, I came up with so many ways to generate clients to our business. I came up with all the tactics and the tricks and the ideas and the concepts and the modes of operation to actually get clients in the door. And this is the thing that we need to talk about, because so often what we do as photographers is we go to a workshop, or we listen to a live video, or we tune into a podcast, and we try to take this bit from one photographer, and how do they get clients, and how do they get leads, and how do they get people in the door, right? And we end up at the end of the year with all these different ways of attracting leads to the door. You guys, you can have 500, 600, you can have 1,000 inquiries for weddings. You can have 1,000 inquiries hit your inbox. But if your core isn't there, if the foundation isn't there for value-driven growth, if you're not actually providing value to those people, it will not matter. Please listen to me when I tell you this, because I saw it take place. We had around 800 inquiries for weddings. We had around 800 wedding inquiries in 2014, and I got really comfortable, right? I got super comfortable with that number. I was like, shit, 800 inquiries? I'm really comfortable. We're good. We're good. We're just going to kind of pull back a little bit. We're going to keep doing what we're doing, but maybe now we can kind of focus our attention in other ways. And we got super comfortable. And part of getting comfortable meant we weren't looking for opportunities to change. We weren't looking for opportunities to better serve our leads. We weren't looking for better opportunities to continually serve our clients to the absolute best of our ability because things were it was working, right? We got comfortable, you guys. This is, by the way, one of the things that you guys have as an advantage. If you're just starting out, if this is year one for you, God bless you. Like you've got the drive and the hustle. You can't get comfortable. I love that. I've had to remind myself I can't stay comfortable. But let's go back to this. We got comfortable, and during that comfort, things started to slowly move, and they started to slowly adjust away from value-driven growth. I'm just going to call it what it is, away from giving a shit. Not giving a shit about our business or about our photography, but really, truly giving a damn about our people, right? And we took a huge hit. In 2015, you guys, we took a massive hit. And this, I need you to hear this because we had every single box checked for leads pouring in the door, you guys. I'm telling you this right now, having a better SEO campaign, it's not going to make your business win. It won't. Believing that people are always more important will. We have to always be making sure that we are at the forefront of providing the most amazing and extreme experience for our clients and providing value to not just our clients, but value to our leads. And I need to talk about this for a second because so many of us, I promise you, I bet if you're listening to this right now, you believe right now, sitting in your chair or walking to Starbucks, that you're doing this. You believe that you're providing value to your clients. We all like to believe that we're providing value to our clients. Hell, I thought I was providing proper value to my clients. And in this industry, and really any industry, we're always talking about value, right? Handwritten thank you notes. When the client comes in, they get a bottle of wine and they get a tray of cookies. And I shoot them a nice little email and a cute text, and we make sure that we walk through their timeline together. You guys, if you're doing that, that's great, but I need to tell you something. It's basic. If you're feeling really damn good about yourself because you're writing a handwritten thank you note to someone who books you, you're doing the bare minimum. You're doing what's basic, right? You need to start thinking less about how do I provide value to clients. And actually, look, if you're providing value to clients, that's great, but that makes sense. The client's giving you money, man. You better be providing value to them. Let's turn this on its head. Let's start showing up first, providing value first to leads, providing value to people who may not even hire you. What the hell does that look like? What does it look like for me to show up and actually give a damn about a person who hasn't given me a dime yet? When you start doing this, you guys, this is going to be the best damn year we've ever experienced. Better than year 1, 2, 3, those first 3 years that we had that were amazing. This is the year. This is the year because we've changed everything. We're no longer just providing value to clients, we're providing value to leads. Let's keep diving into this, you guys. Let's keep going deeper into this because, look, when you want to have someone invest $2,000, $3,000, let's go big, right? Let's go big for the dreamers out there. People like me, $7,000, $10,000 on a wedding, right? When you want someone to do that, do you realize that it requires far greater personal finesse and care and value than sending them an email? Do you realize that it actually requires you to be interested in them, to be genuinely curious, to actually listen to what they want, and then to set aside your own artistic desires, right? Your own artistic wants, and actually shoot what they want on the day, and actually care more about them than you winning another fucking Fearless Award. Sorry, I just dropped the F-bomb. I'm getting real. You guys, this is what this looks like. This means picking up the phone. This means actually listening to your lead and photographing what they actually care about. The only way that you're going to listen to your lead and photograph what they care about is if you understand who they are, why they do what they do, who they love, why they love that person, and then you don't accept the blanket answer that they're going to give you up front. Because everyone's going to say this. They're going to say, do you know what I love about my fiance? Do you know what I love about my wife? Do you know what I love about my girlfriend? Do you know what I love about my girl, my boy? I love they're so caring. I love that they're just so nice. They're so sweet. What's not to love about them? They're so genuine. Man, they're selfless. They're going to give you answers like that. What does that mean? What does that mean to them? We need to dig deeper. We need to learn the craft of empathy and the skill of communication to actually invest time and to say, what does that mean to you? Can you unpack that more? I want to understand when you say that your fiance is selfless, that's a massive word. What does that mean to you? And then shut up and listen to them and be genuinely interested in the person on the other end of the chair or the other end of the phone. You guys, I'm telling you, you can do everything right. You can have every box checked. You can have 800, 600, 200 leads pouring into the door, inquiring because your photography is just so damn good. But if you're not giving a real shit about real people, you're going to be out of business. And you have to believe it. Look, you can't go out there and fake loving people because Ben Hartley said, if I love people well, if I ask questions and I genuinely connect with people, if I pick up the phone, that I'm going to do well in business this year. You can't fake it. You got to believe this shit. Do you believe it? Do you actually believe that people are always more important? It's one of my number one beliefs in life is that people are always more important. People are more important than this business, you guys. Ben Adams and Stephen Lowe, they're more important as people than they are as photographers within this entity, within Style and Story Creative. They could leave tomorrow and it's going to suck. It would suck if Ben Adams or Stephen Lowe left tomorrow. But I believe that people are always more important. I believe the best in them and I want what's best for them. It's choosing people first. Man, you guys, I'm getting really fired up about this because I don't want you to experience what I experienced in 2015 when I even drifted for a moment. And I didn't even do it intentionally, you guys. I just got comfortable. I stopped looking for opportunities to provide value. I stopped looking for opportunities to change. It seriously, it almost killed this business in 2015. I need you to understand that. All right, you guys. It's hot. I mean, this is intense stuff. I'm going hard on this because I truly want you guys to win. There's enough room for every damn one of us at the end of the finish line. Do you guys get that? Right? Do you get that? I want you guys to win because there's enough room, and it's going to be way more fun to be at the end of the finish line with a bunch of amazing people than me sitting there alone. All right, you guys, keep going hard. Keep doing what you do. Keep loving your people well. Keep learning how to love your people well. Keep learning how to dialogue, to ask questions, to genuinely care. You guys, I hope you have people in your life like my wife, Leslie, who's taught me empathy. There's a really amazing thing about empathy, about EQ. You can learn it. You just got to practice. You got to put in the work. But I promise you this, you guys, you can learn it. You can do this stuff this week, today, right now. You can start learning how to give a shit. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Episode 166 tomorrow. See you then. Bye.